Idol, but Anthony Callea is no stranger to show business because, as you'll see in this exclusive report, he began his road to musical stardom when he was just 6 years old, prompting the experts then to say that he was born to be a star. Here's Miranda Miller.
He's the hot favourite to be this year's Australian Idol. But talk to anyone who's ever known Anthony Callea and they'll tell you he was born to...
Here's Anthony. Give him a big round of applause.
From the age of 5, Anthony learnt to sing and dance at the Johnny Young Talent School, where he honed his craft for 8 years.
It's different singing in the shower or, singing at home, but to actually sing in front of an audience, he experienced that when he was 6. So he was already comfortable with working in front of an audience, and I think that stood him in good stead.
Johnny Young remembers Anthony as a boy with it all: good looks, talent and stage presence.
He's just a natural performer, not even a show-off, but I think he really realised at a very young age that he had a special gift.
Thrust into the national spotlight, Anthony's had to dodge questions about his sexuality.
Arrived on the scene pretty well developed. Quite the opposite from Casey, because Casey arrived on the scene as a self-styled rough diamond.
I don't think he's plastic at all. I think what he has is a confidence in his own ability.
Tell me you're tired of hanging around. As a teenager, Anthony made his all-singing, all-dancing television debut on Melbourne's Royal Children's Hospital Appeal telecast. At 19, he even had a crack at TV presenting, co-hosting Channel 31's music program M Zone.
Good evening and welcome to our first episode of the new series of M Zone. My name's Anthony Callea and tonight we're...
M Zone producer Mary Sfamini says the minute she saw Anthony, she knew he had the X factor.
I think Anthony's always had star quality in him. I think anyone that saw him knew that, this guy's going to make it one day.
More recently, Anthony and his band Say Yeah have become popular wedding performers, where a squeaky clean image and trademark ballads have them in high demand.
He had a great voice. We thought he'd have to do something with the talent that he had.
Anthony's primary school principal, John Globitz, says he always stood out from the crowd.
Monday morning is always a debriefing on Australian Idol in the staff room. We all put our 2 bobs worth in it and we all pick out who's going to be left in it.
Who wants Anthony Callea to win?
All over his hometown of Werribee on the outskirts of Melbourne's west, locals are proudly getting behind their most famous export.
It's great community spirit. The buzz around here is amazing. Shop windows, things like that. It's just a big boost for Werribee.
I think we're just cheering for Anthony because he's an Italian and he's from Werribee.
I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
If I was looking at Anthony from my point of view with my record label, I think he's very marketable.
Music guru Molly Meldrum says Anthony is the complete package.
Obviously, he's had great training and great background as far as wanting to be an artist. He's been given the chance now on Australian Idol to get national exposure.
It won't matter to him whether there's millions of people watching him or 10 people watching. He just loves performing. That's the beautiful part.